Welcome to the spa, guys. On today's episode, stay with us. We're going to be testing the new Old Glory single stage touchless wash from Chem-X. Our very first time using it. Let's see what it does.
Large car truck spa, the difference between washed and clean.
All right, guys, so this is the one you've all been waiting for. If I've had more questions about any other product than anything else, it's this one right here. When we've had Chem-X release it here just over Christmas break, so it's fresh on the market, sold out there for a bit. We got our hands on a couple of bottles, so we were super excited here now to be able to try it in the wash bay and test it out for you guys. We had a truck in here that we tested earlier. We're doing some salt neutralizer testing on it. It's dry. You can see it's still really dirty. It's got a lot of grime on it. Driving, doing a 4,000 mile trip there last week. So it looks like a really good candidate. We're gonna check it out and we're going to put it to the test. And so the big thing we should tell you about the Old Glory, it's not designed to replace the Stars and Stripes. It's designed to be the best product it can be in a single stage touchless wash. So not selling a soap, we are buying time. We're getting the best cleaning we can, like I said, with a single stage. So let's get started right away. We'll have a look at the label, just check it out. You can see on the back, we talk about our dilutions and ratios. The foam cannon, the 4 parts water, 1 part Old Glory. Same dilution ratios that we use in the Stars and Stripes. Pump sprayer, same as the other products, like the new Eagle Guard we've got. 100 parts water, 1 part Old Glory. And that's how it works at that concentration as well. That works out to that 100-to-1 panel impact ratio. When we put the product on the vehicle, we want to be mixing it at a 100 parts water to 1 part soap. Basically, it's got the same characteristics as the Stars and Stripes does, but it doesn't have that shock value. The Stars and Stripes works by shocking the dirt from both ends of the pH spectrum. We use the blue pre-soak, the low pH blue acidic side, shock the grime that way. We throw the high pH stripes on afterwards. That neutralizes them both and shocks that grime from both sides. So this just does a single shock. It's got a pH of 13, so it's on the alkaline side. And one of the things that we know, we've got to be careful with that concentration. This is a product that if it's used incorrectly, used a little too heavy, it has been shown to, hit that aluminum a little hard. So we're gonna do our best we can today. We're gonna make sure we measure it out at a 4-to-1 and see what it does. We've got this truck in here for another day or two. We're gonna see what it does and we're gonna test it here. One of the things I like doing here in the wash bay is being able to test stuff like for you guys. So you're gonna get that peace of mind knowing that it's been tested and we find out what works, what doesn't, and what's gonna work best for you with the results we've got. So let's get started. We got the foam cannon here. We're gonna be running into this foam cannon. I've got it filled up with water already, 800 milliliters. So we've got our 4 parts water. This purple color. Top it up to 1,000. 200 milliliters of soap. That gives us our 4-to-1 ratio. 4 parts water and 1 part soap. Let's get ready and we'll put it on. All right, let's give it a go. See what you think, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, we've let that dwell about 3 or 4 minutes now. We've still quite a bit of soap left on the truck. It didn't soap up or foam up quite as well as we thought it would at that 4-to-1 ratio. Usually when we see, the foam quality not quite as well as we'd like to see it, We usually recommend increasing the, the concentration a little bit to like a 3.5 to 1. We're gonna stick at that 4 to 1 here today and see what kind of results we get with it like this right now. So come on over and join me. I just wanna show you guys. I've got my water supply for the pump and the hot water is off. We've got just cold water open here. So no hot water today. We're just gonna use the product here. We're gonna use the, test the product without hot water so we have no other variables, helping us out. So let's go ahead and get started. Wash this off. All right, guys, that wraps up our first application of Old Glory. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment below. Definitely, we did the wash, the same procedure as the Stars and Stripes. Our ratio is the same, 4 to 1 to start. That's a recommended ratio. Put it on with the foam cannon. Let it sit for a couple minutes and wash it off the same way. Wash from the bottom up, rinse from the top down. So definitely a great alternative to the Stars and Stripes, saving time by only applying one soap. But we're finished blasting it off here now. We're gonna do the same thing we've done in the past and get the best results by letting it dry. So we're gonna shut her down and let her dry. Come back later, look at the results. Welcome back, guys. We let the truck dry overnight. It's time to have a look at our results for the Old Glory first time. Check it out. We're pretty impressed, I have to say. These results are, I'm speechless. They're exceeded my expectations, definitely. We blew it on at a 4 to 1 ratio. You saw us wash it up from the bottom, rinse from the top down. Looks like, let's have a closer look. Looks like we can still see some staining on things like the chrome, right? Like the door handle, if you can see. There's still a little bit over here. Looks like there's a little bit of staining from the water that's dripped down. That's normal for water coming off a vehicle like that. Coming off from the bottom of the window, there's some staining. But having a look at the vehicle, the dirtiest part of the vehicle before, down here on the bottom, especially this bottom fairing, there's no grime on here. It is completely grime free. Gotta say, we're definitely really impressed with the results we're seeing from the Old Glory. We've got the truck dry right here right now, and it is the best way to show you guys how that vehicle finishes. We've taken away the wet truck element. Come on over to the front, cameraman. You can see we washed the passenger side last night, left the driver's side. Kind of give you that before and after to show you what the difference is. For what it's worth, a single step touchless wash, we can't see any grime left here on the vehicle. You know, that bottom 4 feet where it gets the most amount of road grime, we're not seeing any grime left on the vehicle. Really, really impressive. Saving you time with only a single step touchless wash and no brushing. The other important factor to remember is that we didn't use any hot water last night. This was done completely with cold tap water. So leave a comment in the section below, guys. I want to hear from you guys. So many of you have reached out, want to know about this Old Glory. We're going to have it real soon, coming in January. We're going to do some more testing with the sample bottles we've got, but I want to be able to show you guys how effective this stuff is, not only in giving you a great wash, saving you time as well. So that's what we're here at the Truck Spa, finding the best products to give you the best solutions, to give you the best wash. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.